Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is currently right at about 6 o'clock. It was 5:58 when I walked out here. And I brought a little bit of juice with me. I'm drinking pineapple mango juice, so I can still feel like I'm in Miami a little bit. And I have been filming so many videos today. I filmed a drama video, a Peterisms video, a review video, a Peter Does Stuff video, and now my vlog. I wanted to do my booktube video announcing my April book for Peter's Book Club, but I didn't get that done in time, so I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Yeah, and Alex just texted me, and he is on his, hold on a second, the tripod is going down. And he is on his way home. He's going to stop and pick up some Chipotle. And then he is going to come home. And then I'm going to vlog for just a little bit. And then I am going to take a shower and get ready to go to the meeting with Tanya Jean. So, yeah. So that's what's going on. So I'm just gonna vlog for like 20 or 30 minutes tonight. It'll be a shorter vlog tonight than it was. You guys can go back and watch the last two vlogs if you haven't caught up on those yet. Last night's vlog was like 40 minutes, I think. I tried to do it a little bit longer. It's absolutely beautiful in Indianapolis today. It's like in the 60s, and then tomorrow I will try to do a longer vlog as well. I have therapy at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'm going to film some videos. And then, other than that, I don't really have a whole lot going on tomorrow evening. So I should be able to vlog for a longer period of time tomorrow. So, yeah, so there's that. But it has been absolutely beautiful in Indianapolis today. I was taking Boo out earlier, and the neighbors were walking by, and they were laughing because they were like, I've never heard a dog that little howl before, because Boo Radley howled. He's like, oh. And but it's like in the mid 60s, upper 60s. I don't know. It's like warm today. It's like really warm. It's really nice outside. So yeah, and I've just been doing stuff around the house. Last night I laid down. Well, Alex took me to Fresh Time last night, and then after Fresh Time he took me to Subway, because I wanted to get a veggie delight from Subway. I was like starving for a veggie delight. And then I came home, and I had my veggie delight, a little bit of macaroni salad, and potato chips. And after that I was really tired last night. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just like catching up from sleeping, or like from traveling, or what. But Alex was just like in bed watching TikToks and playing his game and stuff like that. So, what is that up there? Oh, that's the doorbell, that one doorbell thing. So I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit. And I set my alarm. I slept for like 2 hours and had the most wonderful nap, and got up. It was so nice sleeping next to little Boo Radley again, and he was so happy to be home, and he was so funny. He was like playing on the bed and running around the house, and he was so excited to be home. So anyway, I took a little nap with Boo Radley and Alex, and slept till, I don't know what time I slept till, like 11:30, something like that. And I got up, and the night before I had watched the first murder mystery with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, and I didn't realize, this must have been why it was recommended to me, I didn't realize that the Murder Mystery 2, the sequel to it, had just come out, like on Netflix. It's like the #1 movie of the week right now in the United States. So last night I watched Murder Mystery 2, which a lot of people are saying is not as good as the first one, which I would agree with, but it's still good. It's still really good. I liked it. So I watched that. And then I watched 2 episodes of Fear the Walking Dead. I'm like getting down to the wire, you guys. Like the 8th season comes out like mid-May, or the first week of May, or something like that. And I have something like 47 episodes still to watch. I figured it out last night how many episodes I have. I'm on the 9th episode of the 4th season, and I have the 5th, 6th, and 7th season still to watch. 16 episodes each. Oh, and I also, last night, I listened to like an hour and a half of my audiobook because I'm trying to finish that. How to Sell a Haunted House. It's a really different Grady Hendrix book. I mean, of course I'm going to do a full review on my review channel when I finish it, but it's a really different Grady Hendrix book. His books kind of build and build and build to like a climax. And I know the direction that the book is going in. I mean, you can tell from like kind of like the beginning of the book. Not the beginning, but kind of towards the beginning. You can kind of tell what's going to happen with this book. And it's really slow. Like, his books are not slow. Like, they're not slow at all. And they're super scary. And I don't think this book is scary. And it's slow. Like I'm bored of it. Slow. And I think I have something like 3.5 hours still to listen to of that. So I'm trying to listen to like an hour each day, so I can finish it this week. And then I gotta listen to some cozies or something. I gotta listen to some cozy mysteries or something to get me back into the reading thing again. But at least I have been able to get back into the realm of like listening to audiobooks, you know, because it's something that I love so much. And I just sit here and listen to it, you know, when Alex is asleep upstairs. I just sat here last night and listened to it. And yeah, so there's that. So I have therapy tomorrow. And then Friday we're doing our taxes. And then next week I have a dental appointment. I think next week we usually have marriage counseling on Mondays, but he had too many appointments already booked. So I think our marriage counseling appointment is a week from Thursday. I think that's the earliest that we could get in. And then Sunday we're going to Caroline's for Easter Sunday, which will be fun. And that's about my life. My mom loved this time of year. She loved like the trees blossoming and the flowers and the bushes blossoming. We were actually talking about like Easter, and because it was Palm Sunday, I think on last Sunday, we were talking about Palm Sunday, and it was one of my mom's favorite like religious holidays in the church, and she loved going and seeing all the kids, you know, go down and Hosanna, Hosanna, with the palm fronds and stuff like that. When I was a kid, we used to have big palm fronds that we would like, you know, and then when I was older, it would be like the little ones that they would have. But it was funny because I was talking about like Ash Wednesday, Maundy, Thursday, Palm Sunday, Easter, you know, and Easter Sunday. And so Alex was raised Catholic, and our friends were all raised Catholic because they're all from Venezuela. And so, I mean, there's a little bit of a difference because I was raised Lutheran. There's a little bit of a difference, but in talking about those holidays, it was interesting, like, having been raised in the church, like, going to church, like, how much I still remembered of, like, what those holidays meant. Like, Alex's mom, like, she goes to church regularly anyway, but those holidays, like, mean a lot to her. When Alex was in Spain, he was there for Ash Wednesday. And so they actually went to Santorini, I think is the town that they went to, in Spain, because there was a specific church that his mom wanted to go to for Ash Wednesday. Like, they did some special Ash Wednesday service. And he was saying that there, the color of the ash looks more sandy, and that they actually don't put it, like, on your forehead. Like, with my mom, like, she would go to, you know, the Ash Wednesday service back in the day, and then she would, like, you know, have the ashes on her forehead for the rest of the day. But Alex said that they put it, like, on your, like, the middle of your, like, your head. Like, the part in your hairline is where they, like, put it. So, it's interesting how different churches in different places, you know, how they look at all of those different things. Both my neighbors across the street, like, whenever... like that neighbor and that neighbor, it's like husband and wife. When they pull in, like, I don't know if it's because their garages are small, but their garages aren't small, because I've been in both of their garages. But they, like, have to pull out their car and then pull them in so one of them can get out and whatever. It's like, they're very structured in how they, like, pull in and out of their garage. It kind of cracks me up a little bit. My neighbor across the street, she was a school teacher for like 30 years, 35 years, something like that. Well, I think she's like in her early 60s. So 30 years maybe, I don't know. She retired last year, and she just recently got a part-time job that she really likes. But her husband, I think he just retired and like trained a new person. He was a tennis coach here in town for high school. And he just retired and was taking over, or was training the person to take over. So it's funny because he always comes home and he's always got like tennis clothes on and tennis, you know. He's been like a tennis coach for like the majority of his life. He's a really nice guy. And then my other neighbor, I saw him come home earlier, but his wife, I don't think she's home yet. Today is her day to volunteer at this. They both volunteer at this like soup kitchen place. And today is her day to do it. He does Thursdays, she does Tuesdays. She does like administrative stuff, and he is like a driver. It's like a food pantry, kind of like, you know. They're really, really nice. And I haven't seen our neighbors to the right of us or our neighbor to the left. I haven't seen either one of them since I've gotten home. You hear all the birds? One of our friends was in like upstate New York for a wedding. I don't know where she was, but somewhere where it was like snowing. She like had a picture of herself in the snow, and I was like, no ma'am, I'm done with the snow. We had like 2 snows this year. That was it, you know. I'm very thankful. I know that it was dangerous and the weather was not great, but I'm very thankful that I got my white Christmas this year. And then we only really had one other like bad like snow, and that was it. It's so weird. Like when I was a kid, you know, we would have snow for an entire month. I mean, it would be so cold that if it snowed, it would stay on the ground. So then it would snow on top of that. It would snow on top of that. It's like, we don't have that anymore around here. I've had headaches since we've gotten back. And I do think it's because it's allergy season. I meant to pull my allergy medicine out today and take it. I take that aloe vera. I don't know if you guys know what it is. I've talked about it on here in the past, but it's like just like this pill. It dissolves in your tongue. It tastes like, you can get them in mint and citrus, but they're like non-habit forming. They don't have like any kind of what do you call it, antihistamine in them. I won't take any of that kind of stuff. So it doesn't do great, but it does enough. But like my nose isn't running or anything like that. I'm just having like super intense like headaches. I also don't know that maybe they're not from caffeine, because in the hotel room every day I would make myself a cup of coffee, and I haven't done that since we've come home. Did I have coffee yesterday when I got up? I can't remember. So they might be like lack of caffeine headaches. I don't know. But today my head is like, it hurts a lot. So I don't know if it's from caffeine or if it's like allergies, but I get bad allergy headaches. Right before I came out here to film, I took some Tylenol because I was like, I'd rather just take the Tylenol now and start feeling better, so that when I'm getting ready and whatever, I'll feel good. I'm kind of surprised Alex isn't home yet. This juice, you guys, is so good. Tropicana, pineapple mango. It is so good. Isn't it funny? The little things like that that make you so happy in life. like just a glass of juice. Like, I did this video today about Jaclyn Hill talking about how she can't stand the word like. I say like all the time. Do you guys remember, like, in a vlog not too long ago, I said I was going to try not to say it anymore, and then I just was like, forget that, I can't do it. But anyway, I did this. So yesterday we went to Fresh Time. I got a bunch of stuff. So last night when I was like eating my dinner, I thought to myself, oh my god, I should have done like a Fresh Time haul, because I'll like, you know, put all my groceries out as I'm putting them away, and then I like just do a video. It's real easy to do. It's real natural, you know. I just set up the camera, and then I'm like, and I bought this bread, and I bought these potato chips, and I bought this soup, you know, and whatever. And hey, how are you? So I can't tell if he's gonna say something or not. He's like kind of walking over here. So I took all the groceries and I put them back on the counter to do this video, and kind of like, he's picking up sticks in the yard now. Are we playing pick up sticks?
Yeah, well, that could go on forever. Around my yard. So I've been out of town for a while?
Yeah, hold on just a second. Okay, I'm back. This is gonna be a really short vlog because my neighbor came over and was talking to me about his retirement and everything like that. Oh. And so he stood out here and talked for like 15 or 20 minutes. I was like, please, Alex, come home, please. Because I knew as soon as he came home, like, he'd be like, oh, okay. So finally, like, Alex, like, pulled in. I mean, he's a really nice guy. Like, any other day, I would just, like, sit out here and talk to him for, like, an hour. But I've got, like, I've got to get this vlog done. I've got things to do. You know what I mean? So that I can get ready to go to my meeting tonight and all of that. So, because I also wanted to trim my beard and, like, shave a little bit. But I know it doesn't really matter. I'm like, you know, if I could take a shower when I got home, but I like to take a little bit of a shower and try to look nice tonight. So anyway, so yeah, so that's why this vlog is going to be really short. But yeah, so I did that vlog, I did that video today on my Peter Does Stuff channel where I just like showed all the groceries and stuff like that, and that was really fun. But last night, what was I gonna say? So I had the Veggie Delight sandwich. I think it might have just been like the mayonnaise that I had like in the macaroni salad, the mayonnaise that I had in the Veggie Delight or whatever, but like I was like in guttural pain, and I don't know if it's because I haven't like eaten a lot of like cheese-based products since I have like been in Miami and stuff, you know, like milk-based products or whatever. Oh, I just said I haven't seen my other neighbor, and there she is. Hey, how are you? My neighbor over there. But so I don't know if it's like from the dairy, because I haven't been eating a lot of dairy since I've been in Miami. But last night, like when I got up and I started watching the movie, it was like my stomach was in so much pain. And I don't mean like I felt sick to my stomach, like I was gonna like be like vomit or be upset. Like it didn't feel like my stomach was upset. It felt like clenching. Which is how my stomach feels when I've been cross-contaminated, or when I like have been drinking a lot of like, or have eaten a lot of dairy. And I haven't like, do you remember I was talking about like being lactose intolerant and whatever, and I took those Lactaid things and whatever, and those helped for a while. So I wasn't really having a problem with it for a while. Like, it just didn't seem to me like it was really that big of an issue. And then all of a sudden it's like, here we go again. It's like my stomach is like really, really hurting me again. So that was last night, and I woke up today and it still kind of hurt today. But hopefully it will not be an ongoing thing for the next couple days. I don't know. But I do think it was a lot of like the mayonnaise, like in the sandwich and in the macaroni salad and whatever. Although like the macaroni salad has never bothered me before. Like never when I've eaten it before has it ever bothered me. So I don't know what that would have been. And I just had chips, and that was the only other thing. The only other thing I had last night was I had this cookie, but I had that after I felt sick. Because when you feel sick, you should have a lemon sugar cookie, right? Like that's when... Anyway, all right, you guys, listen, I'm going to get off here. So this is super short tonight. I apologize. It'll be longer tomorrow. I hope that you guys are having a magically amazing Tuesday. If nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Remember these 3 very important things. 1, you can start your day over whenever you want. 2, practice random acts of kindness, but shh, don't tell anyone. And 3, most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and let them know how much they mean to you. You might be putting a smile on their face. You might be, changing their day for the better. You might be just making them feel all around more positive, and you might be giving them some hope. And be kinder to one another, love one another a little bit more, and most importantly, be kinder and love yourselves a little bit more. And I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya.